his strength of character, his willingness to make sacrifices to improve both himself and the lives of those around him. For hundreds of years, the Freemasons have helped men find more meaning, to make connections with other men in a way that truly matters. For those seeking a deeper sense of purpose, a chance to make lasting friendships. To reach higher. To find more.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
The brackets have been released, which means only one thing. It's the end of the regular season, and it is this regular season finale here at Covenant Christian High School, Andrew Smith Court on the campus of Covenant Christian High School. Thank you so much for joining us on IndianaSRN. I'm Sean Kroll along with my broadcast partner, Steve McClure, and we are here as the 18-4 Covenant Christian Warriors, ranked 9th in the 2A poll, take on the Bloomington North Cougars, 11-2 in 4A. This is going to be quite an excellent basketball game, Steve. We saw it in the JV game. We expect it to be up and down. This is going to be a fun one tonight, and I hope everyone is tuned in.
Sean, this is one of those games that's been added to the schedule because of the COVID difficulties that we've had with postponements and cancellations, but Covenant Christian's on a roll here. I think they are the best team that we have seen over the last decade, having won 6 of their last 7, but they're going up against a Class 4A opponent in the Bloomington North Cougars, 7 out of the last 8, and they too are on a run.
They are, as we're both excited as tourney time is coming. Sectional start on Tuesday. Both teams know where they're playing. The girls' state finals are this weekend, but we still have some regular season basketball to take care of as we kind of look at both these squads. You know, 18-4 and 11-2 are fantastic records for both of them. Covenant Christian is an outstanding 2A team, and they're going to be hard to beat come tournament time. Bloomington North's had quite a few issues in terms of games not being played. As a matter of fact, within their sectional, the games they had scheduled against teams that they could possibly face, they were all postponed. Even within their regional, they had a couple that were postponed.
Yeah, and Sean, they went 24 straight days before getting back on the court. That's how much of a delay they faced. So over 3 weeks, but yet Jason Spears, who's now in his 4th season for the Cougars, has put something together here.
They have done an excellent job. We're excited to see them tonight. They are led by a 6'1 junior, Nick Klaber, averaging 13.8 points per game, and a 6'2 senior, Isaac Venzel, 14.9 points per game, and a sophomore, J.Q. Roberts.
Isaac Venzel, Sean, hit the 1,000-point mark this past weekend against the Southport Cardinals, and he's a honors student at Bloomington North and is set to go to the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy in Kingsport, New York.
Very nice. Both teams' average margin of victory is about 14.5 points per game. Covenant Christian led by their senior leader, Trey Flatt. He's averaging 18 points per game. B.J. Lomax, 10.5. Brock Butley, 12.2. They are going to be shorthanded tonight, though, Keith, due to some players that are not available this evening, Jaden Ashley, Michael Wilson, and Devon Woods. So they got their work cut out for them because Bloomington North likes to get up and down the floor.
Yeah, we saw last Friday evening when Covenant Christian took a trip over to Cardinal Ritter, and the Warriors were without the services of both Luke and Graham Shelton, in addition to Devon Woods. But they were still able to capitalize and get the job done.
They've played some really tough opponents, at least, Steve. You talk about Ritter and Dre in 2 overtimes. That's a very good two-way squad as well that they defeated in their last game. This is the regular season finale for Covenant Christian. Bloomington North still has New Albany Saturday night as their regular season finale. But both teams looking forward to kind of keeping that momentum as they head towards their sectional.
And the kind of play that they had to go up against Ritter, which was a run and shoot for the entire game, and then to come back the very next day in the middle afternoon and have to go 2 overtimes. It's a good thing they're 16 and 17 years of age, right?
We'd still be in the ice bath for sure, as we are going to get set here in just a second for the national anthem. But it's going to be a fun one tonight. Scott Flatt in his 16th year, 184 and 177. Jason Spear in his 4th year at Bloomington High School North, 49 and 33. He is 164 and 81 in his 11th year overall. Interestingly enough, Bloomington North is 17th overall in SAGR and 14th in 4A. Covenant, as a 2A squad, is only 42nd overall in SAGR and in 3rd in 2A. That's a pretty good number.
It is a good number, but I think they are even better than what the paper says. I really believe that. So looking forward to the sectional.
It is going to be Andrew Smith Court, and we will take a break. You're watching Warrior Basketball on IndianaSRN.
What's the number one misconception you think about Freemasonry?
Well, I think most people just think of Freemasonry as some kind of secret society, and you go with some of the rumors out there and so on, and they really don't understand who we are. They don't understand that we are a fraternity of brothers first, and our obligation is to take care of each other and our widows and orphans, etc. within our group. They don't understand what the fraternity part of Freemasonry really is. And that's the misconception that's out there. I think first and foremost of anyone that wants to join Freemasonry, I'd like them to know that it's really not a secret society. You may say it's a society with a secret because we have some handshakes and some passwords that you could easily find down in a library if you get the right book. Freemasonry is more, it's a brotherhood, it's a fraternity, it's a way of sharing common thoughts and everything with people of all different vocations that really understand of getting together on the level. Whether you're a judge or a police officer or a janitor, you're all on the same level when you're in a Masonic lodge room. And I think that's one of the greatest things, that you can sit with people of all vocations, but you have that certain thing in common, that you're all brothers.
Hey, it's Keith Myers from Indiana Sports Radio Network. Well, thank you that you're watching the game tonight on IndianaSRN. If you would like to know more information about IndianaSRN, send me an email, coach@indianasrn.org. As vice president of this company, We hope that you sit back and enjoy the game. It's Indiana SRN, where you're always in the game.
Tonight's broadcast of Covenant Christian Basketball is brought to you by Alley Cat Gymnastics. Do you have a child attending daycare or preschool in the greater Indianapolis area? Alley Cat Gymnastics is a mobile program that brings the fun to your child's school or daycare. We even have ninja classes for your little warrior. For more information, visit our website at www.alleycatgymnastics, ALLIECAT gymnastics.com. All right, some starting lineups for you tonight. First for the Bloomington North Cougars. 6'1" junior guard, number 11, Nick Klaber. A 6-foot senior guard, number 12, Nate Toohill. A 6'2" senior guard, number 22, Isaac Venzel. A 6'7" sophomore forward, number 24, J.Q. Roberts. And a 6'5" senior forward, number 44, Aaron Steinfeld. As you can see, Covenant Christian. 6'4" senior guard, number 2, Graham Shelton. A 6-foot senior guard, number 3, Trey Flatt. A 6'1" sophomore guard getting his first start this evening, Steve, number 4, Tony Flatt. A 6-foot senior guard, number 14, B.J. Lomax. And a 6'4" junior forward, number 23, Brock Buckley.
He's my favorite guy. And
I
love
Buckley.
to watch him work.
I love watching Buckley play. Going to play baseball in college.
Well, he can play on any kind of team that I have.
He can, too, as you see our officials. Tonight's broadcast also brought to you by Officially Human. Our foundational goal is to restore respect to game officials and recognize them as authorities on the fields and the courts. Check our website at officiallyhuman.com. And our first quarter is brought to you by the Morales Group.
Watch J.Q. Roberts jump center. He is long and lean.
And very tall. And it is won by Bloomington North. Klaber has it. Trying to trap, they are. It's Covenant Christian. Roberts kicks it in the corner. Toohill with the 3. No good. Rebound. Trey Flatt lost it, but I think Venzel hit it. It'll go out of bounds to Covenant.
Sean, the cup of tea that we like to see from Covenant Christian already being applied here with that pressure defense, and it'll go on the entire game.
And it looks like it's going to go on for both teams as well. Flat to flat here. As they're going to get a trap going too. Trey Flatt has the basketball, goes to the middle of the court. And they'll come back and reset. Nice look to find Shelton underneath for the easy deuce.
Yeah, somebody got lost on the defense for Bloomington North there.
I think they were trying to conserve the 3 ball there because Graham Shelton does that very, very well. And they find Steinfeld with the double pump, and he gets a bucket as well. We're tied at 2.
Steinfeld's huge in there, and he's a big D1 prospect for football. Plays tight end for the Cougars.
And you can tell he is a big boy. And, Tony Flatt throws it away, tries to go behind his back. And their dad, Coach Scott Flatt, says, settle down, fellas.
Yeah, Steinfeld has really worked on his game offensively in the game of basketball, but he is big and physical, and he creates a presence down low.
He looks like a tight end, actually.
He's got his little brother on the JV team, also pretty big himself.
He inbounds it to Venzel. Takes it into the lane at the elbow. Nobody there. They'll kick it back out to Nick Klaber. Driving, up, under, scores.
Klaber's one of these guys that runs the point, but he knows how to run from one end to the other.
It's nice when your big guy can help out in the backcourt in the press, as Buckley does there. Flatt thought about it. A little too much. Sometimes he can go a little too fast.
Yep.
But he has also hit 52 points this year. That one's short. Buckley with the rebound. Floater doesn't go. Tony Flatt up strong. Nothing there either.
3 tries at it and no points.
You get 3 tries like that. Bad pass there by Klaber will turn it over. You got to convert that, Steve.
Yeah. Interesting matchup defensively here for Bloomington North. They're putting J.Q. Roberts on Trey Flatt.
See if that size will throw him off on a shot.
Yep.
I would assume. Cross-court pass to Lomax. Flatt there as well. 3 of these guys, members of the 1A state championship football team. Buckley short on the 3 ball.
On that try, they did a little bit of a matchup zone and switched Roberts off a flat.
Buckley got a good look. Toohill with the 3, and it doesn't go down. Flat's going to run it. Nice little.
Wow. 3-on-2
move
break
there.
And he took the left lane, didn't he?
He did. Faked right, went left, and got the easy bucket. Toohill splits the defense, can't get it to go. Excuse me, that's Venzel. Nice no look from Tony Flat to Shelton. Shelton's got 4 early. And we need a yellow flag here soon, Steve.
Buckley with the steal.
Shelton for 3, no good. JQ Roberts, the sophomore, with the board. And if you can handle the ball at 6'7", you were going to get a lot of looks.
He just did it.
Oh, it looked like he was going to go up and throw that down, but nice tip of the ball. Flat, looking for Shelton.
Oh, yeah.
Nice move by Graham Shelton. He's got quick 6.
Trey Flat with a beautiful pass and the assist.
And now Klaber will bring the ball over. Nice help there by Graham Shelton. Skip pass over. Roberts for 3. No good. Oh, nice job there by Venzel, but then he throws it away. Stole the rebound away from Trey Flat, tried to get cute, and threw it away.
It's surprising, Sean, how well that Tony Flat can jump. He was right in there on that attempted rebound.
Yeah, he had an ACL last year.
Yeah.
Of course, made the game-winning tackle and 2-point conversion in the state championship football game. Shelton for 3, no good. Buckley with the putback.
The cleanup man.
10-4 here early. Good defense so far by Covenant. Klaber kicks it in the corner. Venzel drives in.
Wow.
Goes hard. Hits the deck. Bodies all over the deck, and Steinfeld gets his 4th point.
Yes, was right there on the opposite side, and no foul called there. Wow.
Nice look. Oh, Venzel saw it. Tried to get it to Roberts. They're having trouble with the basketball, but somehow he saved it to Toohill. And a travel on Venzel.
Second turnover of the game against Bloomington North. We had our first substitution coming into the game now for the Cougars. Number 10, Marco Fitch.
Covenant will have it. 10-6 game here. Halfway through the first quarter, brought to you by the Morales Group.
Toohill will take a seat.
Flat and flat there in the backcourt. No, it does not make it a flat earth. Lomax in the corner. Flat cut into the basket. That's Tony. Nice ball fake by Lomax. Gets the contact, and he'll shoot 2, but Steinfeld
crashed in, didn't he?
Yeah, that would look like he was trying to throw a seal block at the edge of the line of scrimmage there.
So is that Tony and Trey like to the second power? Is that what that is?
It might be. Lomax set to shoot. 52%. Hey, tonight's broadcast also brought to you by KOA Campgrounds. Whether you're exploring the local area or hanging out at the campground, KOA Holidays are an ideal place to relax and play. We'll take a break. We'll be back. You're watching Warrior Basketball, powered by IndianaSRN.
There's no greater anti-poverty measure than to give a person a job that helps them start to change that trajectory.
Morales Group is a full-service staffing company that provides temporary labor in the Indianapolis, Central Indiana market.
It was a challenge that was given by my father. He wanted me to give back much more than I had been. Then I realized that when he said more, he wanted me to see how I could give more. And it wasn't just in money, but in time and in services. And that's how the Morales Group was created.
I started off at Morales Group as an intern. I interned for 3 years before going on full-time staff here. What I love most about Morales Group is that big family aspect. I come from a big family in Mexico, and since the company is continuously growing, I feel like there's always a new member of the family that I get to know.
We're willing to give. We're willing to serve others, and we're not expecting something in return.
Come talk to us. We would love to work with you.
Back at Andrew Smith Court here in Covenant Christian High School, getting back to KOA campgrounds. They're an ideal place to relax and play. Plenty to do with amenities and services to make your stay memorable. Make your reservations now for the 2021 season. It's located at I-70 and Mount Comfort Road. Go to KOA.com and look up KOA Indy.
I said, Sean, it was good to see that B.J. Lomax back in the lineup for Covenant Christian. He had to sit out about 5 or 6 games with that high ankle sprain, but he looks back in shape.
He does. I mean, those high ankle sprains, Steve, they can linger for a very long time.
And they kept him out on purpose to make sure that he'd be ready for the tournament.
Yeah, we saw him in a boot in some of the other games.
Yep.
12-6, doubled up is Bloomington North. Clybo will bring it across the 10-second line, kick it in the corner. Man-to-man defense by Covenant Christian. Wenzel will get it back to Kleiber. They kind of into a zone. Nice 360 by Kleiber, and he scores. He's got 4, as does Steinfeld. It's 12-8. Lomax will get it back to Trey Flatt, the senior leader on this team. Buckley, nice drive. Oh!
At the rim.
That rejection was worse than some of the ones I had in high school. Jake Hugh Roberts.
I think he almost touched the rim on that thing.
I think his head almost did.
Yeah.
He got it away before it was 5 seconds, and Kleiber scores again.
Kleiber's one of these guys that you got to keep an eye on because he knows how to run the offense for this Cougar team.
13.8 points per game.
Nice
look to Buckley, almost blocked again as Caleb Crane is in for Tony Flatt.
It's amazing the acceleration that Buckley can achieve for being such a big guy. And
Kleiber's feeling it. Heat check, and he's going to go to the free throw line. He's getting to the rack a lot tonight.
He is.
Caleb Crane just in. Now he's in the scorebook with his first foul.
Scouting report on Nick Kleiber. He breaks you down and forces help and then finds the open guy, but, man, he's getting into the paint a lot here.
When he misses the first. You look at their starting lineup, Steve. Two Hills averaging 9.5.
Yeah.
Everybody else is double digits, so they got guys that can put the ball in the bucket.
21, Tyree Rochelle's coming into the game now, and he has good size as well. So Steinfeld will come out for a rest.
Kleiber makes the second. He's got 7 here early. As Buckley had to adjust to the pass. And again, when you got a 6'4" forward that can dribble the basketball like that, that's a luxury.
I can see him playing guard in college. I mean, he can handle the basketball.
He's going to pitch. He's a baseball player.
He can do it all.
Look at that foul. That's on Rochelle. That's his first, team second.
Just into the game and immediately gets the foul.
Trey Flatt to inbound under their own basket. Up to Buckley. Can't get it to go, though. And they're going to get Buckley on the push.
Yeah,
the VAR official called that.
Wenzel was right there for the rebound and just a little bit of a touch that nudged him out of bounds and the foul.
Kleiber now will be guarded by Lomax. Kleiber's had a good first quarter. Wenzel got the dish to Roberts. Nice move. Nice cut to the hole and a pass. Makes it a 1-point game.
Under 1 minute to go here. First period.
Trey Flatt yet to get in the scorebook. Doesn't mean he won't, though. Crane will swing it to Lomax. Lomax drives. Nice kick down to Buckley. Oh, contact and more contact. They're going to get the box out there, I think, on Fitch.
Interesting call.
Took the landing spot away from Brock Buckley. He takes a seat for Luke Shelton.
So both Shelton boys are in. 28 seconds remaining here in the first.
Luke is 1, Graham is 2, Trey Flat is 3. Got to get it in, and they get it into Luke. We'll get it back. But Trey Flat, I imagine they won't hold for one because that's just not what they do.
Offensive.
And a charge on Trey Flat.
Yeah, Bensel was able to position himself very nicely and planted his feet, and that's when the offensive foul came.
Good defense there.
Yeah.
Lomax guarding Kleiber again. Got to think Bloomington will hold it for one. Maybe not. Fitch, elbow.
Oh, my
nice
goodness.
look down low to Rochelle. And he gets a bucket.
First lead of the game here for Bloomington North.
Nothing doing there. 1 point game, end of one, IndianaSRN.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Bertner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment, whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Back at Covenant Christian High School, Andrew Smith Court. Second quarter brought to you by Summers Heating and Cooling. When you're looking for a prompt and professional service, you can find the experienced team you need at Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. We are family owned and operated. Give them a call today. In Bertner Electric, we do more than service repairs. We also wire new homes all around the Indianapolis area. You can ask your builder to use Bertner Electric. When you build a new home, for free estimates, give them a call. And the sponsor of our second quarter here on IndianaSRN, College Hunks and Movers. 1 point game here, Steve. What do you see so far?
Final polish to be applied here in this particular game, Sean, as we head into the 111th IHSA Boys Basketball State Tournament, and both teams playing very defensively here.
They are. So for Covenant, you've got Crane, Trey Flat, Buckley, Luke Shelton, and BJ Lomax. Crane with the basketball. Venzel steals it.
Again. Oh,
lost control,
gosh.
But Roberts there with the putback.
It looked like he had a little bit of a knee issue there, but he's okay.
Nice cut to the basket by Crane, and the look from Shelton gets him his first points.
Good getting back in transition off of that miscue by Bloomington North.
Fitch, Kleiber, Venzel, Roberts, and Rochelle on the floor
This
as
turn.
Venzel scores. He gets in the books with his first points.
Sweet looking shot that.
3 point lead for the Cougars. They trap Lomax. Nice move by Luke Shelton to
There
Buckley. Can't get it to go. Tipped out. Lomax got it. Lost it. They may get that on Rochelle, I
think
believe.
so. That'll be his second.
Nope.
Right?
They're going to give it to Roberts.
Okay.
His first. Steinfeld and Toohill back in for the Cougars. For Venzel and Roberts, giving them their first break. Flat into Buckley. Nice cut by Lomax. Up and under, and it goes in.
That's the play of the day right there.
That was pretty. Kleiber just goes straight to the rack hard. Steinfeld there, though,
Man,
for the putback.
you got to be able to block that guy out, or he's going to do that every time.
Well, that's going to be tough because I think he blocks out the sun.
Yeah.
Shelton getting to Flat, guarded by Fitch. They like that matchup.
Double team there.
They did. And they tipped it away, but then the Cougars threw it away. Oh, it hit off the ref.
Hit him right in the head.
Back to Rochelle. Wow. The referee is in play. Largest lead for the Cougars is they're going to get a foul, I think, on
Rochelle.
I believe it is.
See this last play as we set this thing up underneath the basket.
Or not. Flat into Buckley again. Steinfeld guarding him strong, but Buckley gets the chance for the and one.
Steinfeld will pick up his second personal foul. So a tremendous move there by Buckley.
Nice job by Brock Buckley using his body as a shield, absorbing the contact and getting the chance for the and one.
Team foul number 5 against Bloomington North, and one shot coming here for Mr. Buckley.
This will be his 7th point, and it goes in, sneaks just over the rim.
Got a friendly rim there. Rolls in.
You hope you get that at home. As Kleiber comes up the court again. Try to get the Steinfeld stolen by Buckley. Crane's got one man to beat. Fitch!
Oh.
They're going to get the foul on Fitch, and Crane will shoot 2.
Yeah, Crane was able to hold himself back and enable the personal foul to come against Bloomington North. So nice move there by Caleb Crane.
The up and over, and then whoopsie daisy, dunkaroo, all kinds of movement going on there. I can't even do a Dick Vitale justice. And he makes the first.
Roberts and looks like Venzel back into the game for the Cougars.
For Fitch and Rochelle. So I believe the starters are all back in for North. And the starters accept a different Shelton in for Covenant.
Caleb Crane knocks down both.
And we're tied here early in the second quarter.
First tie of the game, Sean.
Brought to you by College Hunks and Movers. Roberts to Steinfeld, and he scores, and they'll get a foul on Flat.
Man.
Steinfeld has 8.
Big physical player. Aaron Steinfeld, 6'4", and a senior.
Trey Flat center second. What a great look by the big man to the other big man by Roberts. And Steinfeld misses it, and they're going to get the over the back on Toohill.
Okay, Toohill picks it up.
I think it's going to be him on Toohill. 12.
Starts to walk away from it.
Yep.
He's the guilty party.
And
the 1-on-1 coming here, Sean.
It is bonus time for Covenant Christian. Brock Buckley, 72% from the stripe. 1 in the bonus. Makes the first.
Kid shows so much confidence on the floor for this Covenant Christian team, and it kind of is contagious when you watch him play. Good. Make
that 9 points for Buckley as Graham Shelton checks back in for Lomax. We just need Tony Flat now. We'd have 2 Sheltons and 2 Flats on the floor.
Yeah.
Almost be a full house. Toohill on the left side. Get it back to Kleiber. A double Kleiber.
Wow.
Almost steal it from him. Roberts way out. Venzel, 3-ball, no good. Toohill saves it, and it's going to be out of bounds.
Oh.
And Scott Flat loses his mind. Did they say he got a timeout?
I think he did.
He dove for the ball, and how can you be moving when the ball is like that and get a timeout?
Scott Flat with his hands up across his forehead saying, what?
We are trying to figure out what's going on.
They're still discussing it.
They're still discussing it. Now what are they going to call here?
Crazy.
They're going to give the ball to the Covenant Christian.
The team in white.
I like how they got together and tried to and got the call correct.
Second tie of the game at 25 apiece. Let's see what happens now as the Warriors come forward.
Trey Flat. And Luke Shelton. Miscommunication there.
Yeah. Oh.
Steinfeld.
He traveled.
He did travel, and they missed it.
He shuffled those feet.
Kind of double step there.
Watch out now,
Venzel up and under. Can't get it to go. And Buckley scores. Then Venzel will get the silly foul there on the return. That'll be his first.
I think he had a little bit of frustration. That's why the foul came. But Vensel's just one of those do-it-all kinds of players, and he can shoot the three as well as drive the basketball. So, top player.
Buckley again to the line. 9 fouls on Bloomington North, 4 on Covenant.
3 for 3 thus far at the stripe.
That one's short. You jinxed him, Steve.
I guess I did. I'll have to apologize after the game.
Kleiber pulls it out now. A little bit of spread here, but a zone from Covenant. Kleiber kicks it. Stolen by Luke Shelton. They've got numbers. Bounce pass to Buckley. Oh, no foul on the contact from Roberts. My goodness. And then they're going to call Graham Shelton with the reaching. Boy, I tell you what, Venzel sure gets that arm out there, doesn't he?
He does, doesn't he? That's team foul number 5 against the Warriors.
Shelton's first. And Tony Flatt checks in for Trey.
Trey was playing with 2 personal fouls, and maybe a good idea to get him out for a couple of minutes here. Lomax coming back in, and Luke Shelton will take a seat.
Trey Flatt has only 2 points so far in the evening as they get it into Venzel. At the bottom of the rim, that's out of bounds. That'll go to Covenant.
That's the thing about this team, Sean. When you see that Trey Flatt is not scoring, that shows you how deep they can go into their bench, and they are very, very successful with that.
They are a little shorthanded tonight, but they seem to be doing all right here as we're tied at 25.
Next man up.
Halfway through the second quarter, yes, sir. Crane now has it. Lomax will get it to Buckley, top of the key. Tony Flatt had a dribble, didn't use it. Graham Shelton. Nice ball movement by the Warriors. Buckley strong up and under, can't get it to go. J.Q. Roberts with the board. And he's going to dribble down the court. Kicks it over to Venzel for the easy bucket. Venzel's got 4.
Back to that 2-point advantage now for Bloomington North.
Tony Flatt picked up his dribble. Shelton, 3-ball, got it.
First triple of the game, Sean Kroll.
Yeah, from both teams. We saw a lot of those shots in the JV game. That's the first one that's gone down all night here in the varsity game. Kleiber trying to draw the defense and dish out. He does there. Venzel kicks it down underneath. Oh, and somehow Rochelle gets it to go in.
He got fouled and then went backwards and is still able to get it off the glass.
He's already got his average, 6 points. As Rochelle Graham Shelton had it kicked away. And push off by Toohill on Lomax, and he gets away with it. They are letting them play.
Yes, they are. 3-point nows for BN.
Lomax up, and they're going to call the foul down low.
Bloomington North wanted an offensive foul there, but they're not going to get it. All right.
That's on Rochelle.
Here's the setup on this 3-pointer from the left Coppet, and he's got it. Graham Shelton knocks it down.
Lomax misses the first. Hey, if you're having a viewing party, tweet us at IndianaSRN and be ready for the shout-out. Follow us for all the updates and much, much more. Twitter at IndianaSRN, and check out our YouTube channel. Hopefully we'll have some announcements coming soon of where we might be at sectional time. The lone game we've got Friday, Indiana Math and Science at Washington on IPSathletics.tv.
Rochelle coming out, and Toohill back in for Bloomington North. It's a 2-point lead now for the Cougars.
Lomax makes the shot.
Yes.
Venzel got it knocked away. Toohill found it. Couldn't get it to score. Roberts came over the top. Outlet pass, and Toohill steals it. Tried to get it to Lomax. Kleiber, he pushed
Push
off.
off again.
And now they're going to get the foul on Covenant.
He's
extending that arm.
After the fact. As he drives in and going after the steal.
That's on Graham Shelton, his second. He gets that arm out there.
16 foul against the Warriors. So 2 shots coming here as Kleiber now with 7 points on the evening.
Trey Flatt set to check back in as Kleiber is going to the line, 67% free throw shooter. 2:01 here left in the College Hunks and Movers second quarter. Got it to go. Let's take a look at that. A lot of them.
Yeah.
We just saw the end of it there, but.
It's a great steal by him to get his left hand up at the other end of the floor and then drive into the paint there and take the foul.
Kleiber makes both. Flatt, Buckley, Lomax, Flatt, and Luke Shelton on the floor for Covenant Christian.
Biggest lead of the game, Sean Krall for Bloomington North at 4.
4 points. Tony Flatt, right corner, nice move. Lost the ball out of bounds as Flatt gets knocked down by Roberts, but it'll stay
with Marco
with Covenant.
Fitch on the back side of that, who was able to knock it away, and the Warriors will keep it.
Trey Flatt to inbound it. Buckley, and he can't get it to go.
Man, he's had a little difficulty here.
All the way down to Fitch
for the
bucket.
That was on a bullet, wasn't it?
6-point lead, yes it was. Looked like a Brock Buckley fastball.
Yes, it was. It was. I tell you, these guys can play defense.
They can, but Luke Shelton gets the bucket. They play physical. Venzel, guarded by Flatt, out of bounds. It goes to Covenant. That's a big turnover there, the big bucket here.
Yeah, Trey Flatt got one hand in there, and when Venzel tried to pull it back, that's when it skipped out of bounds.
You just saw that bullet pass for Bloomington North.
That's like worth 2 assists.
Yeah, Trey Flatt looking to try and find some space, and he scores. Strong to the hole, and it's a 2-point game under a minute to go here.
He just willed his way in there for that one.
Venzel, or Kleiber, can't get it to go. Lomax now. They got numbers. Shelton was open, but he missed him. Lomax looks like he's going to drive and kick. He does, but nice defense there on Buckley.
A lot of time here. Take it.
Buckley's going to abuse. I can't get it to go, though.
Missed his last 5 shots.
Two-Hill had the size advantage. Trap here. Got it knocked away. And they couldn't decide who it was going to go to. Lomax picks it up, and he's fouled by Fitch. He's going to see if Lomax is okay. That's Fitch's third.
Both guys hard to the floor there.
That's his third foul.
Crane set to check back in.
Lomax will get a couple here.
52% on the stripe from the year. He's 3 of 4.
Yes, sir.
Makes that one.
The lefty.
Crane in for Trey Flatt. Good move by Coach Flatt, so Trey doesn't get his third foul.
Keep him out of foul trouble.
Makes both.
They've done a nice job in getting to the stripe, and that's helped them achieve this is the 3rd tie of the game.
35 all, 13 seconds to go. We'll see what they do here. Pick up top from Roberts. Kleiber thinks about it, stops, pops, got it. Lomax, almost. And you're scored halftime. 4A Bloomington North 37, 2A Covenant Christian 35. Stay tuned for the halftime show here. It's Warriors basketball powered by IndianaSRN.
Piper Group Warehouse has a strong commitment to their clients as their logistics provider. If you would like to discover how you can improve your service levels while lowering your overall cost, Piper Logistics Group can help. Call Greg Piper today at 317-396-3916. Piper Logistics Group.
There's no greater anti-poverty measure than to give a person a job. That helps them start to change that trajectory.
Morales Group is a full-service staffing company that provides temporary labor in the Indianapolis, Central Indiana market.
It was a challenge that was given by my father. He wanted me to give back much more than I had been. Then I realized that when he said more, he wanted me to see how I could give more. And it wasn't just in money, but in time and in services. And that's how the Morales Group was created.
I started off at Morales Group as an intern. I interned for 3 years before going on full-time staff here. What I love most about Morales Group is that big family aspect. I come from a big family in Mexico, and since the company is continuously growing, I feel like there's always a new member of the family that I get to know.
We're willing to give. We're willing to serve others, and we're not expecting something in return.
Come talk to us. We would love to work with you.
This is a place of becoming. I grew up spiritually here. This place is a gem of Christian community, not just for churches and not just for schools, but for Christians coming together and dialoguing and truly learning and truly engaging culture.
This idea of the relationship with a student and the relationship with God, it's the most important thing in what we do in every single subject that we teach.
We want Covenant to be a place where they are challenged in their faith here in a safe environment where questions are welcome, but we ultimately have faith in the gospel.
The model of Covenant is that all teachers are Bible teachers, that all the teachers are mentors and spiritual leaders. And we've always hired teachers that care immensely about their students and not just about their intellectual life, but about their spiritual life.
The kind of education that Covenant is providing, both intellectual but also deeply spiritual, practical, the theology that changes the way that students live. The gospel is the message that changes everything.
We're not just trying to master the truths, but to receive them that we would be changed.
Do you want to have a thinking faith? Do you want to have a curious faith? How about a charitable faith? We need students who understand their faith, and not who just understand it intellectually, but who have a zeal, a personal zeal for Jesus.
We are pursuing concrete answers to everything always, to be right, but to live in right relationship. Not just be right, but do rightly.
Our model of education, our pursuit of learning, is not just about preparing students to serve, though it is that. It's not just preparing students for rigorous academic endeavors, which we hopefully do that as well. But we know that at the heart of it all, and the thing that matters most to us is that their lives are changed.
hauling or moving project has arrived, and College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving has you covered. Honest. Uniformed. Nice. Knowledgeable. Service. College Hunks Hauling, Junk, and Moving.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment, whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Back here at Andrew Smith Court on the campus of Covenant Christian High School, it is Covenant Christian Warrior basketball on IndianaSRN halftime here, where Covenant trails the 4A Bloomington North Cougars 37-35. It is an interesting basketball game so far, Steve. As we look at the scoring, it's a lot of guys in the scorebook from both teams. Nobody really going crazy. Kleiber's the leading scorer in the game with 11, the only guy in double digits.
This is one of my favorite sayings that was given to me by the head coach at Franklin College, Kerry Prather. He said, this game is so close, Sean, that you couldn't get a feather in between the two of those numbers. So 4 ties in the game, but yes.
It is going to be interesting to see what adjustments both teams make at halftime. What are you looking for as they come out here for the start of the second half?
Well, defense has been great on both sides, and they're just going to have to corral Kleiber because – he has really gone off on them from the guard position, being able to drive and kick, but Wenzel, even though he only has 4 points, has been very significant as well.
Yeah, great off the bench has been Rochelle. That's Tyree Rochelle. He's had 6. He's been great off the bench for them, as has Luke Shelton for Covenant.
And even though, Sean, that Steinfeld has 8 points in the game, he really has done that in a rather quiet way.
He has, very close to the bucket. Third quarter is going to be brought to you by Piper Logistics. Also, this broadcast sponsored by Reynolds Farm Equipment. It's your local full-service John Deere dealer. Browse our selection online or come in and test drive. Get in a yellow seat today. They are located 12501 Reynolds Drive in Fishers, Indiana. Also, Chimney Solutions. Look no further than Chimney Solutions, Indiana. Since our very first customer, we've been committed to delivering the highest level of customer care and the most professional and reliable chimney and fireplace services. Give them a call today. Thank you so much to our sponsors.
Trey Flatt, even though he has been held to 4 points here in the opening half, has been significant as well. And I talked to Trey earlier this week, and he's trying to make a decision about his college choice. One of those choices is Franklin College, and the other is Trinity Christian, and assistant coach there is someone we know very well in Jeremy Bilek.
Yes, he used to coach the Indy Wildcats.
Yes, sir. 18 seasons he was with the Wildcats. So wherever he goes, he's going to be a great addition.
Yes, he will be a great get for any team.
Of course, I'm pulling for him to come to Franklin.
Well, sure you would be. We assume the starters will take the floor in the second half. We see that's the case for Covenant as they come out. We'll see here as soon as the Cougars in their maroon and gold as they get set to.
Bloomington North is, Sean, slotted into that Bloomington South sectional, and they'll be meeting Columbus North in their opener, 7:30 next Tuesday.
Covenant opens next Tuesday as well against 6-13 Cecina.
That's a team they played earlier this season, and Coach Flatt indicated to me today that they are much improved, so you can't take anything for granted.
No, and that is at Covenant. I mean, that is at Heritage Christian.
Right.
That game as Bloomington North gets the basketball to start the second half. Kleiber, leading scorer in the game with the basketball, matches his number. Switch on him, trap.
Boy.
Get it to JQ, but turnover, and Trey Flatt has the basketball. To Shelton, they'll bring it back. Flat thought about pulling the trigger, but couldn't do it.
See Tony running the baseline down here.
Trey Flat picks up his dribble. Down the blocks to Buckley.
Double team.
You had the drop step, looks for Flat, kicks it back out. Buckley up, under, can't get it to go.
Boy.
And Roberts with the board.
He has had all kinds of difficulties.
They try to get it to Steinfeld on the blocks, guarded by Graham Shelton. That's a mismatch. Nice fronting defense there by Graham. And the turnover to Covenant.
You got to be able to anticipate perfectly, and that's what he did there.
Shelton for three. No good. Tipped up by Trey Flat. And Wenzel got popped in the head.
Yes, he did.
I think it's going to be out of bounds to
He's going to take a little bit of a time
Covenant.
out here to check on his health, and let's see if Wenzel will stay in the game.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, you get hit in the nose. Your eyes do not want to open. So they're also cleaning up water on the floor down there.
Looks like they're going to bring in Fitch once again to give him a little bit of a break.
One of the JV players doing a little
cleanup,
custodial work.
Gets extra pay for that, doesn't he?
Yeah, Fitch in the game for Wenzel. So pressure on for Covenant as Roberts set to inbound the basketball.
Biggest lead of the game for Bloomington North was at 6. Same on the opposite side for Covenant Christian.
JQ Roberts, guarded by Buckley, kicks it in the corner to Finch, drives the baseline. Nice anticipation by Lomax. Numbers 3-on-2. Lomax just goes straight to the rack and scores. Quickly, 3-ball, Hill, got it. First 3-ball from Bloomington North the entire game. And it's a 3-point lead. Lomax, Tony Flat, jumper, got it.
He very rarely will take a shot, but right place, right time there.
His first bucket of the game, and it's a 1-point game. Kleiber, drive in, stops, turnaround jumper, got it.
Kid's talented.
He is. He has reached his season average with 13.
Yes, sir.
Tony Flat kicks it out to Shelton. 3-ball. No good. Tony Flat there with the board and blocked from behind. Flat with another 3. Got it. Quick 5 from Tony Flat, and we're tied.
Good vision on the court there by Shelton to find him open.
Kleiber right side.
5th tie of the game.
Guarded by Lomax. Oof, Trey Flat almost got the steal. Switch there on defense. Fitch gonna get the push off, and that's gonna be his 4th. See, look at the 3-ball here from Tony Flat.
Yeah.
Nice stroke there.
They kind of laid off of him, not expecting him to take the 3, and he took advantage.
That's big because now they're going to have to guard him, which will stretch out the defense and give you some more openings. In third quarter, brought to you by Piper Logistics. Thank you so much for your sponsorship.
Wenzel all over Trey Flat here on the defense.
And he almost lost the basketball, but got it to Lomax. Lomax kicks, Buckley, 3. Got it!
Well, after missing his last 5 or 6 shots, I'll take that one any day.
3 threes here in this second half, and Bloomington North's got a timeout. Let's see what it is. It's a full. We'll take it with them. We'll be back on IndianaSRN.
Cold is just around the corner, and here at Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling,
we're ready for anything.
We care about our craft like we care about our customers.
Our technicians are fully certified
and up to speed on the latest equipment.
Available 24/7, we don't leave anybody in the cold.
That's our top priority.
We don't just work for the company,
we are the company.
So we do the best we can for every one of our customers.
Trust the name you know at Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
Summers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. We take pride in your comfort. Just call Summers. Summers.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Back here at Covenant, 3-point lead for the homestanding squad. This broadcast brought to you by Alley Cat Gymnastics. You have a child attending a daycare or preschool in the greater Indianapolis area. Are they interested in gymnastics or a mobile Ninja Warrior program? Alley Cat Gymnastics is a mobile program that brings the fun to your child's school or daycare. For more information, visit our website, www.alleycatgymnastics.com. That's ALLIECAT gymnastics.com.
Isaac Venzel coming back into the game now for the Cougars. Down here in the left corner.
Kleiber with the basketball. North down 3. Two Hill short. Rebound off to Shelton. Quickly, flat. Coming down. Shelton, 3. Nope. Flat with the board, though. Long 3 from flat, and he knocks it down.
He said, nobody wants it, I'll take it.
He shot that from Ben Davis.
7 points in the game.
6-point lead.
Yes, sir.
Venzel up, under, flat with the foul, and Venzel will shoot 2.
That is third.
That is his second.
All right.
Oh, excuse me, that's Tony Flat. That's his first.
That's his first foul at the line for
I put the foul on Venzel instead of Flat.
Right.
Venzel is 61% free throw shooter.
Oh,
and he misses the first.
They've done a nice job defensively against Venzel, averaging 15 a game.
Looks like Caleb Crane set to check back in as Venzel hits the free throw. He's going to check in for Graham Shelton. 3:46 left here in the Piper Logistics third quarter.
Caleb Crane's one of those guys, Sean, that you want a good 2 or 3 minutes out of, and he knows how to deliver.
Trap looking to get Tony Flat. Tipped, but Buckley got it.
Oh,
Buckley strong to the rack, and it goes down.
Once again, the confidence that he shows on the floor is just spectacular.
7-point lead for Covenant. Kleiber kicks it in the corner. Venzel thought about it, and they're going to get an offensive foul on J.Q. Roberts.
Wow. Major crash there.
Oh, no.
Kleber,
excuse me,
yeah.
It's on Kleber, his first.
Yeah, it's a block there, so.
More cleanup on aisle 6. Full timeout. We'll take it with him. You're watching Warrior Basketball, powered by IndianaSRN.
Piper Group Warehouse has a strong commitment to their clients as their logistics provider. If you would like to discover how you can improve your service levels while lowering your overall cost, Piper Logistics Group can help. Call Greg Piper today at 317-396-3916. Piper Logistics Group.
(50-43) here at Covenant Christian. The Warriors with the lead and the basketball after an offensive foul on Bloomington North. The defense has really stepped up here for Covenant Christian, Steve, and they've made some big buckets lately here as well.
And Covenant's now on a 9-0 run, so they have done a tremendous job in terms of offsetting that 6-point deficit that they were looking at.
And turn it into a 7-point lead. Trey Flatt now with the basketball. Comes across the 10-second line. Guarded by Venzel. Crane now. Tony Flatt. And they're going to get an offensive foul on Caleb Crane.
Wow.
I think the referees have adjusted a little bit, calling a little bit more of the contact here in the second half.
Just a reminder to keep up on all the happenings here on Indiana SRN. We invite you to check out our Facebook and Twitter pages at IndianaSRN. 2
fouls each on each team, and there was a pick right there that freed Venzel up for the bucket.
Major breakdown there.
And Steinfeld, again, blocked out the sun. So Trey Flatt going strong to the hole. Nothing there. Contact. Venzel coming out. Oh, great hustle by Tony Flatt.
My goodness.
Knocks it out of bounds.
That was warp speed there, getting back on defense.
And Venzel, Flatt upset because he thought Venzel gave him the forearm shiver after the play.
Yeah.
Venzel will inbound it under their own basket.
A lot of chatter going on down on the floor here.
Steinfeld with a 3. Oh, my goodness. Didn't expect that.
Nope.
Buckley kicks it out to Crane. A little too fast there for Buckley. Lomax. Stop. Pop. Got it. Nice adjustment by Lomax for the bucket.
Wow.
And basketball coming down. Kleiber gets it to Venzel on the right side. Drives. That was a forearm. Oh, and they're going to get the block on Lomax.
Wow.
Even though, boy, I tell you what, Kleiber has that forearm shiver down pat.
Yeah, both of those guys are putting that arm out there in defense. So Venzel will go to the line here. 2 shots. Lomax's first personal. Team foul 3.
Venzel 61% makes that one.
6, 7, 8 points for Mr. Venzel.
It's a 6-point game, 2:08 to go here, third quarter. Makes both. First foul on Lomax, pressure. Lomax up the left side. Knocked out of bounds by Toohill. It'll stay with Covenant.
Amazing how those guards, Sean, for Bloomington North can get into the passing lanes with their arms. So kind of deflections here and there.
Trey Flatt to Crane. Crane will get it to Lomax. Lomax up. Contact not called again. And Toohill comes down with the rebound. Roberts back in the game. Spin move. Blocked. Here comes Lomax. Up Steinfeld. No call. Again. And way down. And over the back knocks Flatt down. And Roberts scores. I don't know what kind of contact they're going to call here, but they're not calling anything on Bloomington North.
Letting them go back and forth, and football pass down there for
Goodness
Roberts.
Gracious.
Here he comes.
Still, once again. And Buckley can't get it to go. It's a 3-point game with a minute to go. And Buckley fell because it's wet.
Yeah, it is. Going to have to clean this thing up and make sure everybody stays healthy here.
Definitely need that as
second time they've had to come out and wipe up the perspiration. And
David Pfeiffer doing a little cleaning there.
You know, Bloomington North has a number of fans here tonight, Sean.
They are quite a few here.
Taking the long distance travel from Bloomington up 37 and here at Covenant Christian, but I keep saying this, Sean. It's just so good to be back in a gymnasium.
It
again,
is.
Right?
Tony Flatt takes a seat as Graham Shelton back in the basketball game.
1 minute.
Minute to go here, third quarter. Kleiber with the basketball. Missed it. Trey Flatt tried to get it to Lomax, knocked out of bounds by Roberts. It'll stay with Covenant Christian.
Long arms of Mr. Roberts, able to knock that one away, but still a lot of time on the clock here.
50.9 seconds to go, as you see by our camera clock. Crane in front of his own bench. Gets it into flat. Guarded by Venzel. Just kind of taking his time. Looking for a pick. Contact, no foul called. And North gets the basketball.
Venzel.
Thought he stepped out of bounds. Two-Hill for a three. No good. And Roberts over the back, not called. Kicks it out. Steinfeld thought about it. Kleiber. And they're calling the block on Buckley. Oh, my goodness. Dead set.
Well.
Dead set.
I mean,
and they called the block.
Well after the shot had been taken. And, wow. Buckley's second personal foul. 2 shots coming here with a chance to trim the lead back to just 1.
But hey, officially human. Remember, treat our officials with respect.
We will.
First one by Kleiber is good.
Kleiber's 4 out of 5 at the stripe, and Rochelle's going to come in, and Steinfeld coming out for the Cougars with 14 seconds remaining.
Second one for Kleiber. Makes it, it's a 1-point game.
Yes, sir. 6-0 run here for Bloomington North.
They're going to try and trap with 10 seconds to go, and they're going to get it on Rochelle.
That's only the 3rd team foul, Sean, so no free throws here.
That'll be his 4th. BJ Lomax to inbound it. 6 seconds to go, flat. Better do something.
Got it.
Up, under, and scores at the horn. Trey Flat, 54-51 Covenant at the end of 3. Come back for the 4th on IndianaSRN.
You got a broken door, trapped car, you can't buy time.
We take it very seriously and take pride in being responsive.
We have all of Central Indiana covered from Martinsville,
Avon, up to Anderson,
to Cicero. There's always somebody in your area.
It's important that we're able to get there, same day, because people's time is valuable.
On our trucks, we carry just about everything we need to fix a garage door right then and there.
Sunshine, rain, or snow, we're good to go.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 21 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
Back at Covenant Christian High School, Andrew Smith Court. 4th quarter, Covenant with a 3-point lead. 4th quarter brought to you by your IHSAA, which has the sportsmanship program. We want to thank our fans for their continued commitment to promote good sportsmanship. Remember, the folks in black and white shirts are doing their job. For the student athletes, be respectful. Thank you. Speaking of, officially human. Our foundational goal is to restore respect to game officials and recognize them as authorities on the fields and the courts. Check out their website at officiallyhuman.com. We get set to start the 4th quarter here. Graham Shelton, Lomax, Trey Flat, Luke Shelton, and Caleb Crane on the floor for Covenant. You've got Venzel, Kleiber, Two-Hill, Roberts, and Rochelle on the floor for North.
Give Buckley a little bit of rest here as we head into this 4th quarter.
North playing man-to-man. Lomax has the basketball, guarded by Two-Hill. Luke Shelton will kick it over to Trey Flat. Flat. Euro, strong to the rack, can't get it to go. Ball out of bounds, it'll stay with Covenant.
Trey Flat, one of these players, Sean, he's just so unselfish. He's such a team guy. But when they need a bucket, he can get it.
He is so strong as well. into Lomax. Back to Flat. 3 ball from the corner, no good. And Rochelle with the rebound. Trapped, almost threw it away. Two Hills got it. Roberts will shoot a 3 from the corner, no good. And Crane with the basketball.
Whoa.
Had it stolen. Two Hill, and they're going to call block on Trey Flat.
Oh, yeah. He set himself, but a little too late.
Crane got it picked from behind as the reach in knocked it away.
That's his third.
5 team fouls on Covenant. David Pfeiffer again out to do a little handiwork.
Mop him up.
A lot of sweat on the floor tonight.
Steinfeld coming back in, and Rochelle will come off. Steinfeld with 8 points all in the first half of play.
Buckley in for Lomax.
Fitch is in, and Two Hill comes out.
There have been bodies all over the deck tonight, which is why they've been having to clean up a lot.
Jason Spear going to his bench considerable amount of time tonight.
Steinfeld into Venzel on the floor. Stolen. Crane's got it. To Buckley. Strong to the hole. Oh, can't get it to go, but Roberts gets the foul.
I thought he had that for
I thought
sure.
he did too.
2 free throws coming. He is 3 out of 4 at the stripe tonight.
3-point lead here. And Buckley with 2 free throws. Oh, and the first one rims out. Not kind to him there. But he does have a second one. Make it a 2-possession game. And he misses both.
That hurt a little bit.
You want to make him in the fourth quarter for sure. Quickly down. Roberts underneath. And one, and that's on Trey Flat.
My goodness.
That'll be the fourth on Trey Flat. And he can tie it up with a free throw.
Yeah, Roberts used his vertical to get way up on top there, and Trey Flat was unable to put up much of a defense there, and he'll have to come out of the game, Sean. It's still 6:58 remaining.
74% from the line from Roberts short. Buckley with the board. So now you look to the other seniors for leadership here. Lomax to Luke Shelton. Needs some good minutes while Trey's on the bench. Crane thought about it. In the corner, Buckley. He'll shoot the 3.
Nope.
No good. And they're going to get a push off on Venzel.
Yep.
Good call. That'll be his second, I believe.
This thing has been close the entire way, with the exception just of a couple times. Covenant had a 7-point lead, and Bloomington North up by 6 and quickly evaporated.
Inbound got out of hand there, and 6.5 to go, and Kleiber just goes all the way down and scores.
He is a
looked out of
talented
control,
player.
but he got it to score.
6, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17 points for Mr. Kleiber.
1-point lead. Crane for 3.
Nope.
Round out, no good. Tipped out by. Oh, he walked, did Kleiber. It was tipped out by Buckley, but Kleiber traveled.
Yeah, he saw Roberts come into the picture there, and that was him dragging that right foot.
Tony
Cougars
Flat
by 1.
set the check in now for Caleb Crane.
This is the 5th lead change of the game. There have been 5 ties as well, Sean.
Tony Flat now, as Bloomington North set the trap. They get it over to Graham Shelton. To Lomax up strong. Once again, no foul call with 2 guys on him.
Oh, what
underneath
a
the
pass.
Venzel, nice look, and he scores.
What a pass from Fitch.
And a timeout by Covenant, 3-point lead for North. We'll see what we got here.
Pretty sure it's going to be
We'll take a break. Come back. You're watching Warrior Basketball powered by IndianaSRN.
More fixing, more finding, more being original. Unique like this, trendy like that. More designing this, arranging that. More saving, and then more making it happen. More of your space looking like this and more of you feeling like that. More excitement, more savings, more furniture, more rugs, more flooring, more affordable luxury from RG Decor.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Back here at Covenant Christian High School, just under 6 minutes to go here in the IHSA fourth quarter. Back and forth it's been. It's a 3-point lead now for Bloomington North. Some other scores on the family of networks. Carmel with the decisive victory over Crispus Attucks, 68-32.
I'd say they're going to have a long practice tomorrow.
Yeah. Attucks is used to scoring 32 points in a quarter.
Yeah,
not an entire game.
Wonder what happened there. So we'll find out.
Trey Flatt back on the floor with 4 fouls as the trap comes. Tony Flatt comes across the 10-second line, gets to Buckley. As starters back on the floor for Covenant. Flatt thought about the 3. Now he'll shoot it. Short. Got his own rebound, though.
Steinfeld with a big hands all there.
Straight up. Trey should have passed out of that, but he didn't. So now we'll see. That was kind of a really high dribble there by Kleiber.
Yep.
Wenzel by Tony Flatt, spin move, and he scores.
Wow. 13 points now for Wenzel. He's got hot.
He's picked it up in the second half.
Yes, he has. 17 for Kleiber.
Lomax, they can't get it to go short again. And Flatt just fouled out of the basketball game.
Yep. 9 points on the evening.
And Scott Flatt is not happy with the non-calls he's getting under their own basket.
That's been a physical game, Sean, from start to where we are right now.
Bloomington North has the bonus.
And this is an 8-0 run that Bloomington North is on right now. So Flatt will take a seat.
Luke Shelton in for him.
So we're going to have to need help here off the bench for Covenant Christian, and Wenzel to the free throw line. 3 out of 4 thus far tonight.
Wenzel makes the first.
Guard play has been terrific for Bloomington North.
As it's a 6-point lead. And 7-point lead.
15 points for Wenzel.
Switching 7-point leads. And it's a timeout for Covenant Christian. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it. We'll be right back here on IndianaSRN.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
We're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo.
You saying I did?
Yeah.
Back here, Covenant. It's a 7-point lead for Bloomington North as they've had quite a run here in the fourth quarter. Covenant has yet to score in the fourth quarter.
Sean, it was 52-45 in favor of Covenant Christian. A 16-2 run for Bloomington North to give them this 7-point advantage.
All right, Buckley, Tony Flatt, B.J. Lomax, and the Sheltons on the floor for Covenant Christian. Shelton, 3, need it, got it. Big bucket there for Graham Shelton. Down quickly to Wenzel from behind. And Wenzel's going to score, but Shelton didn't even look like he even touched him from behind.
17 points for Wenzel, and all of this hard work by him here in the second half. So the foul was on who?
I believe it was on Shelton, not sure which one.
Yeah. There you go.
His third.
Yeah.
And Vincel misses. As Lomax has it now, and they're down 6.
Plenty of time here, Sean. Plenty of time.
Yes. Graham Shelton in the corner to Buckley. Driving in, kicks it out. Driving dish, Lomax with it now.
Take your time here.
Plenty of time.
This is where shot selection is so important now, Sean.
Yeah, you need the best shot. Buckley strong.
Got it.
Scores. Big bucket there. Need to stop now if you're the Warriors. It's a 4-point game.
16 points for Buckley.
Kleiber brings it back out.
His ball handling is terrific.
It is. Up, under, and can't get it to go. Luke Shelton comes down with it to Graham. 3-ball. No good. Oh, I thought that was going to go.
Pencil.
Down to Steinfeld.
Oh.
That one. That's a T as well. They're going to call it for grabbing a hold of the rim, I think. Or are they going to call the foul?
No, a foul, I think. Well, maybe not.
What are they calling?
Why
is it out of bounds?
They whistled, so there has to be some call,
Not sure
right?
what that is. Okay. Well, at least Covenant has the ball.
All right. 3:25.
Lomax.
We don't need threes here, Sean.
Guarded by Kleiber. Kicks it out. Buckley thought about it.
Here it comes.
Got it to go, even with the contact. And it's a 2-point game. Covenant will not quit.
No, they will not.
3 minutes to go. And almost threw it away. Bensel on the out-of-bounds line. It'll go to Covenant.
Stepped on it. So those 7-point leads by both teams gone.
Caleb Crane in for Luke Shelton. As Trey Flatt just has to watch from the bench. Fulbright, the only other person on the bench.
Jack got some nice playing time at Ritter, scored 11 points. Nice to see him on the floor.
Buckley. Shelton back to Buckley.
Here it comes.
Stop, pop, can't get it to go.
Oh.
And Caleb Crane comes up with it.
Grab it.
Oh, Graham Shelton was open.
Squeeze it.
Thought about it. 3. Got it! Or did they give him a 2?
It's 64,
they gave him a
63.
3.
Yes, that's a 3.
1-point lead for Covenant.
Listen to the crowd for Covenant Christian.
Kleiber just going in. Blocked by Shelton. Buckley around to Lomax. Got it!
What a comeback, Sean Kroll.
And Kleiber quickly back down the floor to Steinfeld. Fitch up, can't get it to go. Graham Shelton with the board, and it's going to be on Fitch. Oh! That was uncalled for. Let's see the 3 here from Shelton.
That's his 5th. But watch this Covenant play. Just when you think they're gone, they're back.
And it's not quite bonus free throws yet, so Covenant will get it out of bounds.
Yeah.
3-point lead, minute 47 to go.
What a game.
Yes, it is. As the pressure gets ratcheted up for Bloomington North.
Covenant looking for their 19th win on the season. And they're 104 seconds away from it.
Lomax now has it. Clock is your friend if you're Covenant here. You don't have to force anything. Look for an easy bucket.
Next foul will put them in the 1-on-1 as well.
Don't get a 5-second call, but there is the foul.
It's going to go against Kleiber. So to the line goes Mr. Lomax.
Kleiber's second foul.
5 out of 6 at the stripe. B.J. Lomax. Back in the game for Covenant's Luke Shelton, and coming off will be Caleb Crane.
Lomax for the line, 53%.
See if he can knock down.
Make it a 2-possession game.
Got it.
He makes it.
Very nice job at the line tonight for Covenant Christian.
Lomax with his second.
Stretch this lead a little bit more. He does.
Got it. Another stop here, 5-point lead.
16
for
points for Lomax.
Roberts to Venzel. To Hill. Misses.
Oh.
Luke Shelton with the board.
They've come up empty the last 3 times, Sean.
Nice look getting out of the trap. Buckley. Oh, blocked by Roberts.
Wow.
And he walked. Kleiber walked.
A little nerve-wracking right now for Bloomington North.
Offense for defense here as Crane comes in for Luke Shelton.
63-57 in favor of Covenant, against Bloomington North when all this big comeback came. And they have done it in style.
Under a minute to go, and they're going to get the reach-in foul, I believe, on Two-Hill.
Yep. Back to the free throw line goes Lomax with 54 ticks left.
You got to hit your free throws if you want to get out of here with a W.
Well, they've done a nice job.
5-point lead, 54.7 to go. Makes the first.
Especially when it counted.
Second one up and good.
9 out of 10 at the line tonight for Lomax.
It's a 7-point lead, under a minute to go here. Kleiber.
I think they may have to hit some threes here. Here's
long
one coming.
3, no good.
Nope.
Buckley throws it off of Steinfeld. Yeah, and it goes to Covenant.
Smart play for Brock Buckley. He's done it all here tonight, Sean.
And Crane back in for Shelton. 40.2 to go.
Yep.
Still in the bonus, 1 in the bonus. No double bonus yet. Got to get it in. They get it into Shelton. Back to flat. Nice job over to Crane. Buckley. And they're going to foul him. I think that's going to be on Kleiber. If so, it's his third.
3 players in double figures tonight for Covenant Christian, including Graham Shelton, Brian Lomax, and Brock Buckley. And your leading scorer sitting on the bench who fouled out with about 5.5 minutes remaining. So the bench has done their job tonight.
Buckley set to shoot one in the bonus. Short. It's Kleiber all the way down and scores.
Timeout.
Boy, he's fast.
He is.
Timeout, Bloomington North. 30-second timeout. We will keep it here. Hey, check out Reynolds Farm Equipment. They're your local First Service John Deere dealer. Browse our selection online or come in and test drive. Get in a yellow seat today in Fishers. Also, Chimney Solutions. Look no further than Chimney Solutions of Indiana. Since our very first customer, we've been committed to delivering the highest level of customer care and the most professional and reliable chimney fireplace services. Call them today. And also, Bertner Electric. We do more than service repairs. We also wire new homes all around the Indianapolis area. You can ask your builder to use Bertner Electric when you build a new home. For free estimates, give them a call. 5-point lead, 25.1 seconds to go. Covenant with the basketball. Next foul will put Covenant in the double bonus, which is 2 free throws.
It's amazing, Sean, how much of a defensive pressure that Covenant has put on Aaron Steinfeld, who has been virtually absent the entire second half.
He has, as Lomax and Flat switch sides.
Yeah.
Buckley to inbound it. Referee letting him know what Buckley can do there underneath the basket. He can roam the sideline. Nice job getting it into Lomax and Venzel with his third foul.
Very little they can do here besides foul, and Lomax has been so good at the line.
Yeah, I mean, he's only scored 4 buckets, but the rest of his points have all been
17
on free
points
throws.
on the evening for Lomax, and he's only missed 1.
Makes the first.
And the streak continues.
This next one's big because it makes it a 3-possession game with the lead at 6 right now.
10 out of 11 at the line for Lomax.
And this is the big one.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and it doesn't go down. Steinfeld with the board.
Now you're going to have to apologize.
But Kleiber just goes in and gets a 2. And a timeout for Bloomington North. 4 points now.
21 points for Kleiber.
18.1 seconds to go. So if you make 2 free throws, it's still a 2-possession game if you're Covenant, if they hit the 3. I'm surprised with what little time on the clock they have left, Steve, that they didn't try a 3-point shot there.
Just a reminder to keep up on all the happenings here on IndianaSRN. We invite you to check out our Facebook and Twitter pages at IndianaSRN. And for all the latest news and schedules, go to our website at IndianaSRN.org. 18 seconds remaining and a 4-point lead.
Going to have a good inbounds play set and ready to go here if you're Covenant to get it in so they can get to the free throw line again. And hopefully
this comeback has
close it out.
Quieted the Bloomington North crowd.
It has, very much so. Let's see what they do here.
Steinfeld will put the defense up with those big arms.
As Lomax has been the guy from the free throw line tonight, and they get it into Lomax.
Here we go again.
And Fitch, you hear that's Toohill. That's his third.
Back to the line again. He's made a living there at the line tonight, Sean.
Yes, the coaches in the stands letting them know to foul as Lomax is set to go here. Still 2 possessions, no matter what he does here. So the first one is good.
10 out of 12 thus far for Brian Lomax.
5-point lead. Luke Shelton back in for Crane again. 16.5 to go. He makes both.
Swish.
It is a 6-point game. They got to shoot a 3 now. Roberts pulls up, gets it. And it's a 3-point game.
Not over yet.
It's not. And 7.5 seconds to go as Crane comes in for Shelton. Covenant's got to get it in and make at least 1 of 2 free throws.
I've been watching Trey.
Graham Shelton wide open.
Trey Flat down here in the corner.
Tony Flat. Venzel with the foul, and it was a foul.
I started to say, Sean, I've been watching Trey Flat down here in the corner of the end zone for Covenant Christian. Certainly out of the game by way of disqualification, but mentally right there.
Oh, yeah, that's what seniors do. Tony Flatt's got 2 free throws. 5.4 to go. He makes the first. That's huge.
That is big, big, big.
It's 2 possessions with 5.4 seconds to go. As I imagine they'll just let Bloomington drive right down and score, and then you don't have to inbound it.
Let him go.
He makes both.
Perfect. Perfect timing.
As Kleiber scores, and that is the ball game. Huge victory for the 2A Covenant Christian Warriors as they defeat Bloomington North 75-72. And the highest scoring quarter for both squads was the fourth quarter, Steve. 21 apiece. for each squad, but Covenant came in with a 3-point lead, and they get it the 3-point victory.
And more of those, half of those points in the fourth quarter contributed at the free throw line by Brian Lomax, but you've got to really give a great deal of credit to this Covenant Christian team now at 19-4. They had themselves back on their own heels with a 7-point deficit, and that did not bother them one bit.
Shorthanded, 3 guys unavailable for tonight, short bench, and they beat a very good 4A squad. Folks, I'm telling you, watch out for this Covenant Christian team come the tournament. They're going to be tough to deal with. They start on March 2nd, Tuesday, against the 6-13 Cecina Crusaders from Heritage Christian. Final thoughts, Steve?
Final thoughts is that I am just elated to see this Covenant Christian team continue to amaze, because they have been an amazing team from the start of the season until this point, and they have a lot to say when it comes to the sectional number 42, Class 2A, that begins next Tuesday.
There you have it. So for our producer, Casey Pierce, for our cameraman, proud dad here, Brandon Krall, for my broadcast partner, Steve McClure, I am Sean Krall. Once again, your final score here from Covenant Christian. The Warriors defeat Bloomington North 75-72. Good night and God bless.